What is up, Crockxen clan members, Elysian League fans, and others who are some upon this video? I am SoresanCrockxen, and today I am back, finally. Oh my gosh, I feel so weird. Haven't made a video in years. Not really that long. Okay, so, I'm finally back, right? My computer. I'm finally back on my computer, get my fight. You get a nice intro, you get my nice outro, all that shit. I'm here to basically talk about my draft for season 3, which we are starting, I believe, this week. I'm gonna try to see if I can record the preview sometime tomorrow, maybe later today. I don't know. I mean, right now it's like midnight, so like shit, I'm not gonna be able to record much after this. In fact, I have to be like really, really quiet because like people are sleeping, so it's like, oh my god. But anyway, so I just wanted to just a quick run through of my draft for this season. I decided to go. Uh, so like, okay, so one of the things I told Joey was during the draft was like, I technically speaking, I did not get sniped at all during this draft, and it's for one particular reason. One, the fact that I really only had like 4 planned Pokemon that I wanted to draft, which was Cofagrigus, Registeel, Mega Sceptile, and Slowbro. Those were like my only 4 Pokemon that I was like from the get-go I wanted to get, and I got all 4 of them. In fact, I got Cofagrigus, Registeel very, very early on. The thing about my draft though is that I slowly built it over the course of the rounds. And what I ended up doing was, first off, I got my Cofagrigus and Registeel right off the bat, right? Those were like the first 2 mons. Just round 1, Cofagrigus, round 2, Registeel. And a lot of other people were like saying, oh, you definitely got sniped because Suicune was taken. Like, bruh, like Agron was one of the people who was saying that. And I was like, bruh, obviously I didn't say this, but this is like a big thing, right? I want to explain why that's not a snipe. If I was going to draft Suicune, I would have picked it first. There's no fucking way you're going to risk losing Suicune right off the bat. Because I had 2 chances. Why the fuck would I not draft it? Because it's definitely going to be taken. If not in round 1, it's definitely going to be taken in round 2. I had two chances to draft it. If I really, really wanted, I would have picked it first, right? So that right there just disproves anything about me needing Suicune this season. So like I didn't draft him, and so what ended up happening was that in the 3rd round, I didn't want to get Mega Sceptile early on because I wanted to wait a little bit. I knew nobody was going to draft it by the time I got in like the 5th round. I knew nobody was going to take it, so I was just going to take my time. I wanted Slowbro, which I ended up waiting to the 4th round for some stupid reason. Like I was a risk though. I actually definitely risked the Slowbro pick because I saw Florges. So I ended up drafting Florges in my 3rd round. And I was like, fuck it, let's just take it. I needed a fairy type anyways. So like I already had my steel and my dragon type, and I was like, okay, so I definitely need a fairy type. And since last season, my fairy type ended up coming in after the bye week with Mega Hadino, I definitely said I wasn't gonna risk it. I needed a fairy type right then and there. And since Florges was right there for the picking, I decided to take it. And then obviously, it was a big risk though, like, cause like I really, really needed Slowbro. Like I was like, I cannot afford to not have Slowbro. Thankfully, the other person that drafted one of the slow, people, he got Slow King. So I'm like, yes. So I was able to get Slowbro, which is amazing. And then after that, I got Mega Sceptile. So right off the bat, in the first 5 rounds, I got the four Pokemon I really wanted. And looking at the draft at that point, I had a steel type, a fairy type, and a dragon type, and a water and a grass. So I needed a fire type. And I was looking at the tier 4s, and I was like, ooh, Typhlosion's right there. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to get that. So I decided to pick Typhlosion as my fire type. And the perfect thing about Typhlosion is that, like, Typhlosion is a monster. Scarf, Specs, Life Orb, bruh, that thing is powerful as fuck. I can run him. Most of the time, I'm thinking like Blaze might be the one I pick, but if I see like a fire type that I could like on my opponent's team that I could like maybe like mess around with, I might go Flash Fire. But it all depends. I still don't have a clear idea where I want to take that. But like Typhlosion, I need to see his physical moveset. I know like one of the things I was thinking about, like maybe one of the weeks I was running a Scarf set with like a mixed moveset, and like maybe like Earthquake or something. I know he gets Earthquake, so I want to see if I can pull that off. We'll see how it works. So that was my first 5 round picks, right? So I'm still missing my tier 5, but I didn't want to honestly I didn't even know what I wanted for my tier 5 pick. So I was just looking around. So by this point, I have a ghost type, a steel type, a fairy type, a water psychic, and a grass dragon. So not bad overall, right? So right after that, one of the things that was really concerning me is that I didn't have a hazard control, right? I had a registeel that could set up rocks, but I didn't have something that could get rid of hazards. I didn't have a defogger. I didn't have a rapid spinner, and I was thinking about going sand slash. And I almost went Sand Slash until I saw that Gliscor was still open by the 7th round. Was it 7th round? One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, the 7th round. I was like, damn, Gliscor is still open. It's a tier 2 mon. It's very, very good. Like, I personally love Gliscor. I was surprised. So I was looking at Sand Slash, and I was like, but Gliscor is better. It has better bulk, has better special defense. I can run it offensively. I know you can kind of do that with Sand Slash, but Sand Slash is so weak and slow and frail, it's not even worth it. Plus, Toxic Orb, he has access to recovery, and he has Defog. So I was like, maybe I should go with Gliscor. And I was surprised he wasn't taken by that point. And I picked it. I was like, fuck Sand Slash, we'll go with Gliscor. So that one, I was looking around the time I picked Mega Sceptile, I was already looking for something to give it a hazard because I already planned to get Typhlosion, and I was like Sand Slash, but the fact that Gliscor was still open, I was like fuck it, I'm gonna go Gliscor. So again, that's technically not a sniping because I know that right after I picked Gliscor, somebody else picked Sand Slash, so I technically got the better deal at the end of the day. I know that Craft was talking about ice weakness, whatever. Like I don't have things to deal with ice types. Like looking at the previous, I registered for this slow growth Typhlosion. I'm pretty sure I can deal with ice types. I just thought it was hilarious and brought that up. So then after that, I'm looking at it and I'm like, shit, I need a poison type, right? I need a fucking poison type, cause I Registeel and Typhlosion are pretty good, but the fact that I have a Mega Sceptile that doesn't like fairy types, it just doesn't like fairy types. I really wanted something that could help me out. Plus, I was planning on picking up Throw as my fighting type. So I was like tier 5s, right? I decided to go. It was between Throw and Pangoro because I wanted something with Mold Breaker because even though I don't play 6-pats, just in case, I know that for a fact I need something to get rid of Levitate and shit like that. So I was already planning on either Throw or Pangoro, and that's already a fairy weakness in there again. So I needed a poison type, and I saw Dragalge. And I personally like Dragalge. That hits fucking hard. It has adaptability. That's Draco Meter Sludge Bomb done, right? And it's it has a very high special attack stat. I don't remember exactly where it is right now. I think it's around base 120, if I remember correctly. But it also has very, very high special defense stat, which is the reason why I picked it to begin with. It's bulky and hits like a fucking truck. Sign me up. So I got that. I was like, yes, perfect. And then I picked up Throw right after, because nobody was gonna pick that. Somebody picked Sock, but I didn't want Sock. I wanted Throw because Throw has access to Guts. So not only do I have Moonbreaker, I have Guts, so which is phenomenal. Because then I can run a Rest Talk set with Circle Throw or some shit like that. We'll see how it goes. So I'm definitely it's progress. When at this point I'm like, shit, everything I have wanted so far. Because I technically most of this was planned during the draft. Everything I was planning on getting since the after I guess the 4th round or maybe the 3rd one because I didn't really plan on getting Florges, but everything I've been planning on getting I was able to get, which meant nobody was. My plan was slowly unraveling itself as the draft went on, which was fantastic, which was amazing. And the next one, the second to last round, I was kind of questioning myself for this one. I'm okay with having it because obviously, Defog and Gliscor is really not amazing, but I don't want to have to always run Defog and Gliscor, so I wanted a spinner, which is why I guess Sand Slash was my first, idea to begin with because it has access to Rapid Spin and Stealth Rocks, Stone Edge and Earthquake, all that shit. That was the original intention, but I got a defog instead. And I was like, I don't want to always run defog because then if I set up my racks, my hazards, I gotta get rid of them myself. So I decided I saw Fortress hadn't been taken yet, and I know that somebody mentioned that. I was like, you're gonna Steel type like another one? Like, you already got Registeel, bruh. They do different things. Like I think it was Tepe that said it. And I was like, bruh, they don't do the same thing. Registeel is a wall that is there to take hits. Fortress usually sets up hazard. Like for example, like maybe one week I can bring Registeel as a full on wall with all these like status moves, and Fortress can be my hazard setter. Like it has access to stealth rock spikes and toxic spikes as well as volt switch and rapid spin. You know, like so by that point I have a Volturn core with, Gliscor and Fortress, which is actually pretty good. They kind of cover each other too, pretty decently well. So that's fantastic because like the main ice weakness that Gliscor has can be countered by Fortress. So, and it also has access to explosion, which means if I really, really need to, we'll go boom, like run a custom berry set one week. Awesome. And then like, so that was Fortress. And then like the last one, I was looking at like I have a lot of different type coverage in this tier, in this draft, right? I have different things from different things. And I was thinking to myself, I wanted like how do I explain this? So I was looking at them and I saw that I didn't have a dark type, right? Because like I have, Slowbro is weak to 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 dark or to yeah to dark. No, but that's not my point. To weak to psychic, I have Dragalge and Throw at this point. And I'm like, I mean, Registeel kind of deals with it, and Fortress is also kind of good with it. Fortress is because of how bulky it is, and Slowbro also helps. I still wanted the dark type because I was thinking about maybe I needed an immunity plus dark stab. It's really freaking amazing. But like I couldn't seem to find something that would fit. And like there was like maybe like three or four types that I didn't have covered in my entire draft. But like the main thing I was looking at is like, why the fuck do I not just get a normal type, right? Because normal types are really really decently if if you get the correct normal type and then you run them correctly. And I was like, maybe I should just draft the normal type because they only have one weakness being fighting, which is covered by a lot of shit. Like I have Fortress, Slowbro, Dragalge, Gliscor, and Fortress. Not Fortress, not. I mean, kind of. It could take a hit. I have so many things that can cover the fighting type weakness. So I really, really, I just decided, fuck it. I'll just get something to deal with the fighting types. Because like if I get a dark type, right? If I get a dark type, it's weak to fighting, um, as well, and weak to bug and all this shit. And I'm like, gosh damn, like that was way too. It was way too big of a risk to even try to attempt that. And I didn't want to do. I also like was thinking about electric type, but I already have like Registeel weak to Earthquake and Typhlosion weak to Earthquake, Galaxy weak to Earthquake. So I didn't want another weakness to Earthquake, right? I didn't want something else weak to Ground. And like Electros had already been taken, so there's no way in hell I was gonna get something to levitate at that point. Like I'm not fucking drafting the other one, the electric thing. Like there was just no I wasn't gonna risk it, right? I wasn't gonna risk it with an electric type at that point. So I just said fuck it, I'll just get a normal type. And I was looking at the normal types I had access to, and I decided to go with like a tier 4. Because I mean I still had enough points to get like a tier 3, but I didn't want to do that because like I didn't see any good normal types. And I wanted something offensive, right? Because like looking at my team is very very bulky, right? Very bulky. Like the fact is, Registeel for just Slowbro, Gliscor, Dragalge, Throw, Fortress. Like it's a very 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 bulky team. And like I mean, Gliscor can technically be run offensive, Dragalge can be run offensive, Throw can be run offensive. Typhlosion and Sceptile are actually my only offensive, like straight offensive ones. And like both of them are, I mean, you can kind of run Mega Sceptile physical. There is a set you can use, and he does get access to physical moves. But like he's mainly supposed to be a special attacker, so I mean, I'm definitely planning on using him. Like I'm not gonna always run a special set. There are times where I will run a physical set if if I see that the opponent has a lot of weaknesses to like physical ground type, grass type. I don't even know, does Sceptile get outrage? I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't really freaking remember. I just know he has actually Dragon Pulse, which is why I normally would consider running a special. But the point is, I wanted a physical attacker because even though Gliscor is physical, Throw is physical, like most of my Pokemon are special. Fagus is a special attacker, Registeel, There's not offensive anywhere. Forges is special. Slowbro is special. Sceptile, like I said, mostly it's a special attacker. Typhlosion is special. Dragalge is special. Like most of these Pokemon are special attackers. So I really wanted a physical model. I saw Ursaring was in there. I was like, oh shit, I can get fucking Ursaring. And Ursaring, you know, like a lot of people have like things, and Ursaring is like an NU and shit like that, but it's a definitely like powerhouse. Like the fact that it has two good abilities and guts and like quick feet, it just automatically shows that, you know, it has that versatility behind it. So whether I want to run a set with what is it, Burn Orb, or Flame Orb, that's the one for guts. You know, run it like speed. Uh, maybe I can use it as a like a choice scarf uh, Pokemon with like, but it ends up being my status absorber. So if I see like fucking Sableye in my face, or like what else, like Dusclops, I can switch into it and boom, physical boost and guts and shit like that. Or if 1 week I decide to go for like a quick feed set, I got the Toxic Orb and just Rexos, because Ursaring is fucking powerful. Like it hits like a motherfucking truck. I've seen this thing put in so much work. So I'm definitely looking forward to the season. I mean, obviously, the fact that my draft is mainly bulky is for a particular reason. I usually tend to run more bulky offense. Uh, like that's usually my strategy. And the funny thing is, like, Kraft was talking about this, and I made a joke. Um, I basically run sleep crow sets on everything, because Cophagus gets Calm Mind Rest Talk. Uh, Flora just gets Calm Mind Rest Talk. Slowbro gets Calm Mind Rest Talk. Throw gets Calm Mind Rest Talk. So it's like, bruh, I can just rest talk on everything, make crow sets on everything. Um, obviously, I'm not gonna do that, but eventually, I mean, I could bring Crow Floor at 1 week, and then it's just fucking over. Like, I actually didn't even know Floor just got access to Rest Sleep Talk until like I was looking at his team, because it's like, oh my gosh, he's so fucking bulky and shit like that, and gonna run fucking. And I was just like, wait a minute. I was just looking at Florges' move pool, and I saw Rest, and I was like, wait a minute, and I saw Sleep Talk. I was like, oh shit, I can run Crow. I'm not gonna do that. That actually would be the worst thing ever, because then I would have to run like a physically defensive set, and like Florida just has like shitty defense, but I still could do it. That's the thing. Like a Crowbro, dude, Crowbro is actually very powerful. So I'm definitely planning on bringing that at least 1 week, because this is gonna fuck somebody up. And like that's kind of how Joey beat me. When was it, the first time last season? Is because he brought that. Well, not that specific set, but like he brought Call Mine. So like, oh boy, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do. Um, I'm looking forward to it. This season is gonna be crazy as fuck. I'm obviously like, because I went more bulky offense this time around. I definitely think my battle is gonna be stally as fuck. But I really don't give a fuck. I wanted my Cophagus Registeel core again, because that worked so well last season. I'm super glad that it did too, because I love Cophagus and Registeel. They're actually pretty cool. Registeel, honestly, like I didn't even like I've always preferred Regice as a Pokemon. Out of the three Regis, I've always preferred Regice. But like Registeel, like ever since season 1, I was like, damn, this thing's actually fucking powerful. And it really works, because you can run it either physically defensive or especially defensive, depending on what you need for that week. So I'm definitely like, I just like the fact that they kind of work with each other. You know, they have perfect synergy, and now adding Floridas on top of it is going to make it even an even better core. I know that Kraft was talking about, you know, he has a core of Mega Lopunny, Volcanion, and Kyurem Black, and I was just like, okay, but I got Cophagus, Floridas, and you know, my fucking Registeel. What the fuck can you do that? I don't know. Like I'm definitely looking forward to the season. Craft, I faced in like week 3 or whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna bring in 2 people from my conference for the preview for this week. Just to talk about the first week matches and shit like that. I'm only doing Aqua Conference. If you guys missed that video I made like a couple weeks ago, where it's like I'm gonna do Aqua Conference. Agron's gonna be doing the Mega Conference, and Joey's gonna be like the overall, but like with less detail. just to see like the storylines that are going to be developing throughout the season. They're definitely going to be very interesting. Um, we'll see how it goes. I definitely want to talk to Joey though, because I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously he said we're gonna start this week, but I think we should do like friendlies this week. I know that people are already like ready to start the season because the draft took like fucking years. Because they decided on a slow draft, so the draft took like a week and a half or some shit like that. Um, I don't know. I definitely think we should still have friendlies because we just finished drafting yesterday. And so, like, I think that we should have the time to at least experiment with our teams to see what's good and what's not and all that shit before the real shit begins. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm sorry for it's fucking long as fuck. It's like 20, 25 minutes. No, just kidding. It's not that long. But it's definitely a long video, but it's like I wanted to just go over everything. I know that I didn't go into too much detail, but that's a secret, man. I can't be giving away my secrets. But yeah, so I think the best thing about my draft though is the fact that I honestly did not get sniped because most of the shit was done every round, um, and I got everything I was looking at for it. So I mean, it's not really like I honestly can't say this is actually like a surprise for me because last season I got sniped like 3 or 4 times, and it was a smaller like group. Like this time we had 18 fucking people, and I technically speaking, I was not sniped because even I didn't know what I wanted in certain rounds until like I got to like the round before it, and so. But I mean, I got my four mains. I got my four mains. You know, the Registeel, Craggus core is in there. I got my Slowbro, and I got my Mega Sceptile. So I got the four things I really wanted like before the draft even started. I got all four of them, and then like everything else just kind of fit in where I wanted. And I know that the team might not be the best, but is what I wanted this season. I'm glad that I got what I got. Obviously, exchanges and trades and drops and all that shit's gonna be happening throughout the season. I don't know. Right now, the only thing I might drop at some point is Fortress, but that's about it. And I don't even think that's gonna be happening unless I got something like equally good, which I doubt. I mean, we'll see. Because if I drop Fortune, I'll have enough for another tier 1 Pokemon. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I know they got a lot of good things in tier 1 left, and not really anything I really wanted to begin with. Because I know I was able to get like T-Tar for turns, but I just didn't want T-Tar. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for the long ass video. It was a long ass draft. It was 11 rounds, and it like a little legit took like a week and a half to finish this whole fucking thing because people were like taking time, and there was times where I wasn't even around. And I was like, fuck me, and then I got back and I told them, hey, this is what I want, and it was a mess, man. Some people disappearing for like a whole day and shit. I don't know, like people, and then like the worst part was like, I'm sorry, I have to throw shade right now because this is actually one thing that really pissed me off about the whole draft thing is like the people who wanted the slow draft were complaining and like impatient as fuck when somebody wouldn't draft in like 5 minutes after they were to turn. Like, bruh, you wanted a slow draft, deal with it. If people aren't there, they're not there. Calm the fuck down. We ended up having to implement like a 10-hour rule so that if you don't draft in the first 10 hours after you're told that it's your turn, then obviously they're gonna skip you and then you get to pick twice in the next come up. But like still people are like complaining. It's like, oh, it's been an hour. They have 10 fucking hours. Deal with it. Like there's some people saying like, oh no, they should have 2 hours, but people have work and shit to do. Like they're not always gonna be there. Like there was times where I wasn't even around for like 4 hours because like I was doing shit. And people have work, then they're gone for like almost a whole day. Like, dude, seriously, calm the fuck down. This is just a fucking game. People have lives. So I just wanted to throw that in there because honestly, one thing that was irritating throughout, it's just irritating me throughout the whole fucking draft. There's people fucking complaining about people not showing up for like 2 hours. You know, we gave them a 10-hour, like there were people like trying to combat us about that ruling because it was too long. Actually, I thought it would have been better for like 12 hours in case people sleep and shit like that, or they're too tired like to get out of work and they're just too tired to go to bed. And, like, that shit happens, right? Shit happens. People have other things to do, so I don't know. Whatever. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm obviously I have to like shit. I have to like edit this, but I'm not gonna edit it today. I'm editing this throughout the day because right now I'm going to sleep and then I'm gonna wake up, and then I'll edit this, and I'll upload it and shit like that, and then I have to do finish editing the Yokai Watch video I made with Nutter so long. I'm so upset because I had it started, and because I couldn't use my computer, I wasn't able to finish it. So I'm gonna finish it and then upload it tomorrow, which is Wednesday, obviously, and then try to see if I can get somebody for the preview. I don't know if I'm gonna have a Soul Link this week. It depends on how I can work with Doru, because now I'm in different time zones, so like the time differences are like even bigger. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are excited for this comeback. I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do, because like I still have to do like Good Fridays and shit. Like, I'm way behind on those shit, and like I haven't watched Pokemon in like 2 weeks. Oh my god, so tedious and so stressful, but I have to fucking do it. I don't even want to watch some of these episodes. I know like the Northern one I'm not even excited for, but fuck it, I gotta fucking watch it. So I think what I'm gonna do is that for Friday, I'm gonna do the one viewer Friday, and then like an episode review of Pokemon, and then do the other. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one viewer Friday, and then the Noivern episode, and then on Saturday, because I have cable finally, I think I'm just gonna review this week's episode, and then later on during the day I'll watch and record what the fuck is the episode, because I don't even fucking know, because like I said, I really I do not care about this anime anymore. It's actually upsetting. I mean, it's not upsetting. I got tired of the bullshit and the fucking shows. Stupid writers don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, so apparently it's a Clement episode. Is it? Some key guy, fucking locks, some shit like that. I don't fucking know. And honestly, why the fuck is it? Why is it me? Why is it always me? Like the fucking episode that's airing this week is the fucking masterclass part. Oh my gosh. And it's the first one too. The first one is fucking retarded. Honestly, the one I'm looking forward to is the second one where Serena gets her ass whooped. But like, gosh damn, why me? Why the fuck do I have to come? Why is it? This is the second time this shit has happened. The last time I took a break, the next episode, or what was it? I don't remember, but like I came back and the fucking episode I was gonna watch is the fucking dancing bullshit. I was just pissed. Why the fuck am I getting these Serena video episodes? I don't even know what I'm gonna do now, cause I'm gonna complain, obviously, because I hate Serena. I hate the episodes around her now because they're so pointless and meaningless, and like there's 3 of them so close together. One of them, I'm honestly that I don't even know. Let me know in the comments down below. Should I even actually like fucking? I also put it on Twitter. Should I even fucking record the review for those episodes? Should I even watch them? Honestly, I don't even want to watch them because I don't fucking care about showcases anymore. Let me know, because I honestly don't know, because this is going to be another fucking rant. Like, both of them. Actually, the second one's probably going to be a little better, because Serena's going to get her ass whooped by, what's her face? I don't even fucking remember her name, because the showcases don't fucking matter. Aria. That's what it was. Aria. So, I don't know. Let me know. Anyways, long ass video. Gotta go. I'm tired as fuck. So, good night, or goodbye. I don't fucking know. Anyways, later.